Well, who is Bradley Manning, and why are you passing out literature about him?
Bradley Manning is a young 24-year-old Army intelligence analyst who saw something and said something. He saw the collateral murder video of civilians being killed by an Army helicopter, and he thought the public should know about it. It was being kept secret, this video, and so he released it. And since when they found out it was he who had released it, the Army arrested him, and he's been locked up for almost 2.5 years now. And he's due finally to come to trial in February, and they've charged him with the Espionage Act, which could mean spending the rest of his life in prison. Really, he's a patriotic hero who thought the public should know about this war crime, and a great tradition of whistleblowers.
Has he been nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize?
Yes, he has. He's been nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize.
And the website to go to is for him?
There's two of them, bradleymanning.org, and also Courage to Resist is doing a lot of work on his case. And the Dorchester People for Peace are giving him an award at their holiday party in December.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
What's the situation with the Veterans for Peace group on the Boston Veterans Day Parade?
Well, we're at the secondary parade. We're actually more like the Armistice Day Parade. And they don't like us because we have peace in our name. And they don't think veterans should be associated with peace. But there's a good number of us. We plan on being in the aftermath parade. And no matter what they try to do to keep us out, we'll get the message out. War is not the answer.
I see you play the saxophone. What's your band's name?
We're the Leftist Marching Band from Portsmouth, New Hampshire. We're here to support the Smedley Butler Brigade of the Veterans for Peace. We're very proud to be supporting the vets in their efforts to end war and change the whole dynamic about military-industrial complex.
like to introduce Bob Funk. Bob is a member of the Smedley Butler Brigade. Bob is a highly decorated Vietnam veteran with 2 silver stars, 3 bronze stars, 3 purple hearts, and he's going to talk a little bit about Veterans/Armistice Day.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm really glad to see you all here. For one thing, you are courageous, shining lights in the darkness. You are helping to bring about peace. It's a long, slow process, but we'll get there. I'm often asked for what I think of specific days. Well, today they like to call it Veterans Day. I still call it Armistice Day. And to bring that home, I wrote this a while back, so please bear with me. On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, 1918, the nations of the world believed we were about to move into an enlightened era where war would be no more. Casualties of this war amounted to 37 million. Within that number, 10 million military personnel and some 7 million civilians lost their lives. The rest were wounded, some unbelievably, horrifically. The incredible carnage of the Great War so decimated Europe, there were serious concerns as to whether Europe and indeed the rest of the world could or would recover. Much to the chagrin of the world, in a single generation, even more were dying on a scale that had never been seen before. War had become industrialized. Immediately following the Great War, a worldwide flu pandemic took an additional 50 million lives. This in addition to those that already died in or near battlefields. Almost 500,000 of these flu victims were Americans. The cruelty of war has been written and rewritten countless times. It's been glorified and vilified. The real problem is we accept it as the norm. Killing one another over ideology, theology, ethnicity, or any other man-made situation is abnormal to the human condition. When we do it on a scale that is wholesale slaughter, we are in serious contention with our very essence as human beings. We are not hardwired to kill. We are hardwired to survive. But that survival does not include the carnage we infer upon others. There is a point to all of this. On 11 November 1918, slightly over 10,000 men from all sides were killed, wounded, or went missing on that final day of fighting. The last American to fall was Private Henry Gunter, who fell at 10:59 a.m. His divisional record states, almost as he fell, the gunfire died away and an appalling silence prevailed. Private Gunter's unit was ordered to take a bridgehead. What moron issued that order is lost to history, but Private Gunter is not. Let there be no more Private Gunters. Let there be no more civilian maiming. Let there be no more war. The war to end all wars did not accomplish that purpose. We still fight, maim, and kill. Millions of innocents are caught in the crossfire of deliberately targeted. And this and every Armistice Day, now called Veterans Day, should be a time when we reflect on the sheer idiocy of war. My fellow soldiers who dot the fields, markers in marble and bronze, rest, dear brothers and sisters. We, the living, will continue to bring the light of the nightmare of war to others. Over the hill, taps blaze, and another of our brothers and sisters comes closer to being Private Henry Gunter, the last American killed 1 minute before the armistice. Ladies and gentlemen, you are at the forefront of a movement that can end war. We need to get this message out. I do not wish to be the one that stands here next year
with another name besides Henry Gunter, who died 1 minute before the wars ended. End them now. Thank you.